sorry. You know, I didn't want to disturb the beautiful silence. Because that's what it is right here. Like, his, it's not really silence, but it's only birds, nature. It's no wind today. And the sun is just coming up. The golden hour is over. Which means, you know, the golden hour for photos. So I took some really great shots. Once again, I didn't sleep this night. And yeah, the other guys is sleeping because it's night, so they're sleeping, but it's really inspiring to be up at night. And then the sunrise comes and it's so amazing. It's really like golden medal. It's like, welcome to this new day. It's amazing. So, but anyway, so now I have a little bit more time to make a video blog, because golden hour is over. It's still like really beautiful, but you know, it's not ideal for photos. So now I'm just enjoying the sun, you know. You know, I love those moments. Like, this is the most important moment in my life. Like this moment right now. Like, it was a long time ago, was this mindful. Like I've been the last 3 hours. You know, I used to have time, nothing disturbs me. It just gives you so much space in your mind. You have so much time, so much energy to just think about everything, you know. And I will never ever trade that for anything. Like, of course, like I love cameras. Like I really love to capture videos and photos. Like this costs a little bit of money, you know. And of course I have to work somehow to get that money. But you know, I will never ever slave and just be in the system and just consuming shit that I really don't want to have just because I have a lot of money. You know, I'd rather just have less money and more time, because then I have time for myself, time to make conscious choices. Maybe I don't really can afford everything that would be cool to do, but you know, it's the priorities. You don't need everything. You don't really want everything. The most valuable thing you can have is time and calmness and fresh air, good water, I guess. And it's just like, it's so strange. People is chasing like that fame, that money, that just they want something like greater. When you just have like the only thing you actually can be happy with is when you accept who you are, yourself, and everything like around you, and you just like, I don't know, just make them conscious choices. Because without that, you can't be happy ever. You can have as many cameras as you want, but it won't make you happy if you know, if you don't make it. I don't know. Fucking relax, people. It's just a game. It's just a fucking game. It doesn't matter what you do. But you're gonna feel really bad through your life if you just don't breathe and have those moments with yourself in the sunset, sunrise, whatever, and you just enjoy nature. Just let it be. Be present. Enjoy it. I gotta stop now. Sorry. Be back. Too deep, man. Go. as you wanted to say, you know why? You know why it's mostly so important to have free time? To not like, it's good to work, I'm a really restless person and I always want something to do, but to just, nice butterfly. Didn't know if you can see it, but it flew right here. Anyway, yeah, you know why it's so important to have like free time, like extra time, and it's important to have have really boring time sometimes, because when you do that you start thinking, and thinking is a really essential part of like discover what the world is about, what you are all about, what it's all about, And if you have working like 5 days a week, like 9 to 5 every day, what you want to do when you come home? You maybe have to eat something, meet a friend, because they have like 2 hours to meet a friend, do the laundry, cook some food, and cook some food for maybe tomorrow's lunchbox or something. After that, you're really fucking tired because you worked 8 hours that day and did all that extra stuff, and you probably have a travel time for 30, maybe 1 hour, even 1.5 hours to work, times 2, because you're going home as well every day. So 8 hours work day, at least 1 hour to work, 1 hour back, so it's 10 hours. And then you have to prepare yourself for next day's work for at least 1 hour with food and maybe wash some clothes and everything like that. So it's like talking about 12, 13 hour, like, oh, we're having short working days in the West? No, not really. Not even if you include all that shit. Like, it doesn't matter if you're like, that's the problem. People work too much, because if you do all this shit, you will not sit down by your computer or read a book or something and actually like try to learn something, learn a new language, learn about how the economic works, or how, I don't know, why a war is ongoing still. You don't take that time. You maybe take 1 hour, 2 maximum. If you're working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, it will only take 1, maximum 2 hours after a day to do some research about stuff that actually matters. About, like, most people just take the easy shortcut, do some social media stuff, and for the news, they just read some overall news, like, I don't know, in some newspaper or something, but that only gets you so far. So far, you have to go like way down that rabbit hole. You have to go deeper. You have to do research. You have to read from different perspective. That's really important. Don't only read what you think is the right thing. Like, read both sides and be open-minded. And maybe you had wrong all the time. The most dangerous thing is to just like, it's always been like this, I'm always done like this, why should I change? You're getting so blinded. You are the best, you are the best prison guard of your own brain. You will never get out. You're trapped, and so that's what I mean. If you work that much all the time, of course you have to work sometimes, but you have to take that break. Maybe once a year for a few months, maybe every second year, but you have to take that break. And you just don't go on vacation. You just chill, drink drinks, and chill on a beach. You can do that too, but the most important, get some knowledge. Like, start learning something. I don't care if it's a language or read about stuff, or because 1 hour after work, it doesn't do it. You have to do 8 hours. You have to do a full working day research if you want to learn about the subject, and people don't do that. And that means they will not learn anything. They will get a hint, maybe it's like this, but they will not learn anything. And that's a problem, because people just work and work and work. And I understand they have to do that as well, because yeah, it's different reasons maybe, but please just try to get out of that situation and don't live in the city, because it's expensive to live in the city. And you should I have to pay my rent. Yeah, but you choose to live in the city. Yeah, but I have to be in the city because I work in the city. Yeah, that's the problem. Do you see it? It's connected. If you didn't work in the city, you didn't need to live in that expensive apartment inside the city. Like, I live in here. It's not so fucking expensive. But also, I can't access the town every fucking day, which means I can't buy a lot of stuff, which means I save a lot of money, so I don't need to work so much. I did work for a while, but now it's stopped, because now I'm out here having me time, alone time, get some knowledge. Getting some knowledge, bro, and fresh air. Sunny side up, man. See ya.